There's a quiet moment that comes before every big decision. That still voice that whispers, "Hold back." Not from fear, but from wisdom. Too often we ignore that whisper. We offer full access to people who've only shown half support. We invite spectators to sit front row in a story they were never meant to be part of. Sometimes people don't clap because they can't. Not because what you're doing isn't powerful, but because it reminds them of the work they've avoided. Your growth triggers their stagnation. Your authenticity threatens their mask. So they smile, but it's thin. They give advice, but it's laced with ego. They say they support you until your light shines too bright. That's when the shift happens. Suddenly, the supporter turns critic. The encouragement turns condescending. And what once felt like friendship starts to feel like quiet sabotage. This is where wisdom speaks up again. You don't owe access to everyone. You don't have to share your sacred plans with people who haven't earned the right to witness them. Not everyone deserves front row seats to your becoming. There are people who will never clap unless they're standing above you. There are people who study your every move, not to learn, but to mimic and compete. And there are people who show love with one hand and hold judgment in the other. Protecting your space isn't selfish, it's spiritual maintenance. Discernment isn't paranoia, it's protection. We're taught to be open, transparent, vulnerable. But wisdom teaches timing. It teaches filtering. It teaches that silence is sometimes your strongest boundary. Growth isn't always about elevation. Sometimes it's about elimination. Letting go of the need to be seen by everyone. Letting go of the need to explain yourself to people who've already decided who you are. Letting go of those who can't meet you where you're headed. Because, truthfully, not everyone was meant to walk with you. Some were just passing by. And when you try to take everyone with you, you slow your own stride. The journey requires solitude at times, reflection, discipline, and above all, clarity. Clarity on who belongs, clarity on what aligns, clarity on when to speak and when to move in silence. So if your spirit ever whispers, "Keep this one to yourself," honor it. If something feels off in a connection, don't dismiss it, discern it. And if you're building something sacred, don't open every door just because someone knocked. Protect your peace, preserve your purpose, because your becoming is too important to be derailed by misplaced trust. Not everyone deserves a front row seat. Some people weren't even meant to be in the building.